we've all heard about the debate about traditional versus carbide. My question is, why is carbide more superior?
You already had it. You already had it.
Hold it up in my hand. Oh, mercy. I was well on my way to turning in the turning world with normal tools, gouges, whatnot, scrapers, a few scrapers, mostly gouges. When carbides came along, when Craig Jackson came up with Easy Wood tools in his first carbide, in fact, it was before they went on to retail that I got this particular tool. This is one of the original CI1s. And that's what it was called then. It wasn't even called a rougher yet. He said, "This is my roughing tool, the CI1." And we laughed about why it was called the CI1. But anyway, I started using that thing and I loved it. I fell in love with it. What makes it, if I'm going to stick with the question, what would make it a superior tool would be for someone just getting into wood turning that had never done any woodwork before. It is a simple tool to use. You don't have to learn bevel angles and riding the bevel and how to sharpen those and on and on and on and on. There's very little learning curve. Hold the tool flat to the ground, parallel with the bed of your ways. Go at the wood. And it's about that easy. So is it superior? I would hate to get into that argument at all. It's a tool. It's a tool. They all have their places. When I was becoming a demonstrator for Easy Wood, I told Chris, I said, I'm going to be real honest with you. I'm a gouge guy. I've got all the Easy Wood tools that I feel like I need. I know there's more. And since I've used some more of them and I really like them. But he said, "Oh, of course, I wouldn't expect you to give up or claim that you're a carbide only person when you use gouges. Use your gouges. If you can, when you're doing our demonstrations, use our tools as much as possible." And so that's what I do. In fact, I do my demonstrations. I use basically 3 tools. I use my parting tool, the rougher, and I use 4. The parting tool, the rougher, the finisher, and the number 1 hollower. Had to think about what it was. So use those 4. Turn out 3 bowls in 2 hours. It's quick. It's easy. And people go, "Wow, you can do it that fast?" Yeah, I can. So they're great tools. They're great tools. But I'll never give up my gouges either.
Nah. Well, that's a good answer.